We're gonna get rich. We're gonna
go to Tahiti, Arthur.
I'm live now. Or I was live before, but like I'm on the live scene and I've unmuted everything.
I am the mute.
Boss, the kitty litter. You
say I'm Stween.
Yeah, because I like making fun of you.
But you're the only one who's ever said that.
Yeah, and you used to laugh.
I still laugh at you.
I took my meds 30 minutes early, but oh well.
Good.
That means I won't forget in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. I mean, Michael, fuck.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Oh, hi, Mark. Good job.
That wasn't even intentional. I fucking did the oh hi, Mark.
What the fuck is wrong
I don't know
with
what
me?
they were thinking when they made this intro, but I cannot read this cursive very well.
Well, they expect you to have legibility.
How southern do they think I am?
That's southern. They've heard you talk. They know you're southern.
Okay.
I hope you've had a good birthday, Michael. I almost called you Mark again. What's wrong with me?
Your new name is Marky Mark.
Markimus Michael the Merc. Oh, hell
Marky
yeah,
Mark.
Red Velvet Cake is one of my favorites. On my birthday, I only had cupcakes because I really like cupcakes. I had Red Velvet cupcakes, though.
Red Velvet is very good.
I don't like a whole lot of fanfare for my birthday, so I don't get a big cake, I just get cupcakes.
I think I usually get ice cream cake because it's nice in between.
Yeah, I had, we got two... What the fuck you call them? Hands?
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace. Okay. Arthur's out.
What do you call the fucking plastic things that the cupcakes are in when you purchase them?
Don't stop soon.
Containers?
Platters?
I bought...
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I bought two of those. One was red velvet cupcakes, the other one was vanilla cupcakes with, like, crunchy candy bits on it.
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know,
this game looks really good for how well it runs. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the riding around for hours at a time to get anywhere. I've beaten this game on PlayStation. Chapter 1, Coulter. I can't remember who I was telling the story to. Might have been Audrey. But I was talking about how on my PlayStation I would just get the horse going because it would follow waypoints. And then I would just put my controller down and go make dinner or something.
I mean, I think that's the fucking shit.
The authentic cowboy experience. There's no fast travel. And there's no fast cars.
The authentic cowboy experience. I am very poor, and I'm gonna die of chlamydia.
Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Just like real life.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think I'm just gonna fold my clothes. Go.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies. Well, first of all,
I'm good burp.
3 days.
Get yourself warm.
So I have molded
John and Mike
a
scouting out
semi-human
ahead.
face out of all the clothes.
Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out. See if we can find one of them. This?
Dutch and Hosea are two of my favorite characters.
I don't see what other
Why don't I
choice
just
we
fold
have.
my clothes? It'll take like 30 minutes. Yeah, but the 30
Listen.
minutes I could be
Listen to me
doing...
for a moment.
What was I thinking about?
Now we've had. Well,
Very
we've had a
Skyrim.
couple of days.
How's the game sound? Don't need to turn it up at all.
I don't know.
Loved
Hold on, there.
Maybe. Jenny. Sean, Mac, they may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it.
You know, I feel like Dutch meant this in the beginning of the game. He would have died for them, but then as things progress, he starts losing his mind a bit.
Some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one.
I don't know if anyone else has played any of the Red Dead games and seen
I did. I played Redemption.
From the ads?
the first one.
Yeah, I never played. I don't think a lot of people played
into a camp. We may be here for a
the
few days.
very first
Now, all
one.
of you,
I have
Even
not.
connect at all.
get yourselves warm.
I prefer
Stay
2, honestly.
Stay
Eh.
with me.
I didn't beat. I've never beaten 2. Now that I think about it,
Come on.
Revolver didn't look that interesting to me. I never
I
wanted to play
didn't
it.
finish the
Yeah.
epilogue when you start playing as
So they both must have headed down the hill.
Well, I'll refrain from the spoilers.
I ain't had time to
You start playing as main character.
Start playing as
We miss you.
as Kiryu
That's
from
what
the
happened.
Yakuza
Come
franchise.
on.
Weird how they got Sega to approve it,
Hey,
but
you need horses? Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand. I'll live. Get indoors, son.
Yeah, this game looks really good for
Okay.
well, yeah.
It's a good game.
hold W to match speed. I hope it matches speed.
Let's go. Ain't
It won't
sure
match.
what we're gonna find out here,
I
Dutch.
ignored those tutorials
Try.
last time I tried to stream this, so then I forgot how to operate horse.
This goddamn weather.
How horse go? Go horse!
Well,
Where's
I know
the
how
gas-
to use the horse. I forgot how to make it follow.
Where's the gas pedal on the horse?
Exactly. Where's the gas pedal? Where's the ignition? I'm stabbing the key to its ear, but it's not working. It's just neighing at me.
Nee.
So if I hold W and shift, then Dutch will ride at the same speed as me.
Arthur, no more. We need to get those people warm and fed. At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
Nee.
We'll be on the other side.
Oh
Save
no.
me.
Merc is kneeing in chat.
Help me pick the others
Nee.
back up.
You're welcome in
Only one.
co-hosting if you like, Merc. Just
Yep.
say something and me or Mort will drag you in.
Yep.
We gotta find
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Say something, I'm giving up.
I think it was the last night when I was hanging out with
Who's there?
No, I was still with you, Cassie.
No, last night you were hanging out with Mark.
No, I mean when I started singing fucking Resist and Bite to myself.
Anything?
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I remember.
We will resist and bite.
Okay.
By
For some reason, while we're playing kebab
Me singing about the
restaurant.
war while we're playing Kebab Chef.
Yeah.
Bob Kep.
Oh no, Merc gave up on himself.
Nor did little
Oh
Jenny.
no, don't.
Don't give
Only
up
I
on
can do
yourself.
I mean, I'd give up too if I was stuck.
Mm.
And
I'm gonna turn you into. I'm gonna turn you into a marshmallow.
You
in
get
front of all
so
these people.
angry, it's
I'm gonna
adorable.
turn you into a horse so you can knee properly.
Mm. Mm. I'm just gonna fucking mute and go away.
Aw,
he hasn't seen 'em. He'll be
cute
fine.
though.
Things always
I-
turn out right for that boy.
Oh god, it's getting worse.
Mac and Sean are still out
You
there.
did allowed me.
Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear. Whoa.
Tap left shift to move up in formation.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones
one's crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah.
Well, fuck you, Micah. No one likes you.
It's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Micah is my least favorite character.
Glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much. Shelter. So, this house. You speak
Why is a word to describe people that have difficulty spelling words so
God
fucking
damn it, when they
complicated to
stop
spell?
doing it formation, then I have to fucking...
Why is dyslexia so
Oh, no.
fucking hard to spell?
Because dyslexia was written by someone who hates dyslexia.
Apparently.
You know, it's scientists are mean.
They are
mean-
mean.
Fruit fly scientists had named a very degenerative, dangerous gene a sonic gene, meaning you have to explain why blue hedgehog has to deal with your son dying.
I am blue, da be ba da dee da ba da da ba da da.
You just
Holy
make
sh-
it
We will resist and bite.
I
Fight
will-
hard.
sort of makes sense here.
We
No.
will take arms and fight. Fight hard.
still
Resist
need
and
to-
do what's right.
I'm still trying to convince Zoe to play the Ghost Division against me.
Glory of witness me less, though I'm not closing in. Elevate that art atmosphere, step boy against the ego.
Let me do the talking. We don't
What
wanna
do you
stand
mean,
these
Cassie?
folks.
I said I'm still struggling to convince you to play
Sounds like quite the party.
Company of Heroes against me.
You said the Ghost Division.
Yes, the Ghost Division. I want you to play the Panzer Elite.
One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three
Born to
nasty
compete.
looking degenerates.
Never retreat.
In that cabin,
Ghost
get
Division.
down behind that wagon.
You know, I will.
I know, I've been trying to get you for a long ass time now. But
You know I'll win, though.
I'm very glad about that.
That's why I
That'll
let
mean-
Jackie play you.
She'll win too if
Hello?
she's mean about it, because if she starts losing, she'll just start bullying me.
She didn't bully you that time you were teaching her Dawn of War.
She bullied me by winning.
To disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into
Help
I'm
her,
gonna turn
Zoe.
the game up a little bit. What'd you say to me? You wanna go? You wanna fucking go?
I'm too sleepy to fight. Leave me alone.
I will fight. I will resist and fight.
I will punch you in the knees.
Not my knees.
I'll
Mm,
punch you in the back of your knees. You'll fall down and say ouch.
My Nico knee.
trouble up the way. Lost in the storm.
Fucking
Gentlemen,
Christ.
Can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
There's a body
cans of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
My sanity is shredded.
Keep your eyes on
It
Dutch.
has been swallowed by cauliflower.
Go now, buddy.
How long can I wait this out?
What are you waiting at?
I ain't
Because
asking,
Dutch gets mad if you shoot them while he's talking.
please.
But they do recognize her in like 5 more seconds, so I'm wondering how long I can just sit here and wait it out.
I don't
I
believe
think I did that before because I fell asleep and it failed the mission, I think.
Because
Maybe
he gets closer.
Dutch Vanderlyn, you
Yeah.
morons!
Damn it, Dutch. Gosh, stop being so cringe.
Have some goddamn faith, Arthur.
No.
Whoops!
Oh no, what happened?
I accidentally
on
hit
the Zoe
the
can.
Windows key.
You have no faith of the heart.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I shot its head off. How do I go into first person?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, I'll bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
First person's kind of cool in this game.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Huh. Looks like the poor
The
bastard
essentials:
was married
food,
too.
medicine, and
At some
whiskey.
point.
If we can't eat it or
Yo
drink
ho
it,
ho, and a
put it
bottle
down.
of.
Jake and Sadie wedding, September 7th, 1896.
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right.
Classic
Maybe they're hiding
O'Keeks.
up here too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Oh, I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Take all the things.
Place is
You know, I've seen
dry,
people complain about how you only take one thing at a time, but if you just keep holding R, then he'll just grab them as he goes.
Or when we get back. I don't really want
Well, yeah, but that requires holding R.
Hold B to open your satchel.
Okay. What? What's this? What is this? What's this? Who gave me gift?
What's this? What's this? This bullshit in the air.
big old
What's
pool of
this?
blood on
What's
the
this?
floor here.
I saw.
What is this?
Probably the poor bastard who lived here.
What gift is it?
Micah found a dead body in the
Pathfinder,
wagon
Wrath
outside.
of Righteousness from Voidlings.
You can
Ooh.
Will accept gift.
I thought it'd be something that even if you can't stream it, you would actually enjoy playing on your own.
meet me when
Yay.
you're done.
Let me see here. Yeah, Pathfinder is good. I play a little Pathfinder campaign. Okay, hold on.
The game allows you to become a literal necromancer king god,
Oh, that's good.
or swarm, or a living swarm that can cover the entire Holy Lands,
Okay, that's cool.
or a dragon.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna wait to download this until I go to bed, so that it doesn't, so that you guys don't sound scratchy and robot-y.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a big game, but
Yeah, well, not that big. Like, well, when was this released?
Yesterday.
What?
I think it was released, I think 20-something, 2017 probably.
2021.
Really?
Yes.
I know I'm looking. Interesting.
You
I
are
know,
both wrong somehow.
I know I'm looking for.
Oh,
I
okay,
still
that's
want to
why.
get the rogue. I still want to get Rogue Trader.
I was
by
like,
then, but-
geez, this game's pretty new. How'd you? Oh, okay. But thank you though.
How much is it?
It's right now. It's Jesus. It's like 14 Canadian, which means it's like probably just I don't know.
Arthur,
That's 11
You
bucks
probably-
here.
everything in that barn.
If you probably just show like a piece of lint to your webcam, you can probably like just fucking get it for free.
Honestly, I was looking at the games.
Use
I could have
2
got
coins
you.
and a piece of lint, Mr. Steam. Can I have a video game?
What I was gonna say is, if it wasn't on sale, I probably was gonna get it off a CD Key website.
Bastard shot my cut.
Those are bad.
I'm gonna break your neck.
Nah. I'm
Alright.
sorry, but I'm not spending $60 on fucking Space Marine. I'm going through CD Key for that,
Oh, did he now?
which I
The
did.
thing is
look
that
at
I
the
tried to use I tried to use that shit with
No.
I tried to use that shit with a prepaid credit card. It did
Find
not
out
work.
What they're doing here.
I use
Where
PayPal.
Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch
I don't
dog.
trust those websites with my fucking information.
That's why I use PayPal. They don't get anything but your email.
Okay.
With the others.
At least theoretically.
At an old mining camp southwest.
Yeah,
My
right.
account's never been stolen through PayPal. It got stolen to my debit card though, so
What are you,
Oh, okay.
bastard?
Yeah, no, me too.
Why?
I've so far I've been trusting
We're
Boundless
fixing to
like
ride
Where'd my
more.
revolver go?
Gonna blow the tracks.
Up your
I got
ass.
No more than than that, I swear.
No, that's your knife.
Well, I would say it looks like
I don't know.
this, Arthur. Do what you want with it.
Yeah,
Was
you
I
might
telling
just
you
get
to
it.
press it up your ass?
But bring that
I'm gonna go
horse
for
Punch
a
him in the,
I'm gonna go for a high honor playthrough. So
which is,
Oh, so I can make
Oh.
Arthur a good person.
Go.
he's still
I
a
don't
dick,
know.
but there's
I
my.
don't know what that means.
I don't know. I think John Marston's a great character personally. Like he is an
Yeah.
absolute dick. He's like the biggest asshole in the West outside of fucking Micah. Micah's just an asshole. Micah's
Horsey!
character progression is he looks at his character and goes, "I could make that worse," and does. Micah was literally the reason I stopped playing the story.
Well,
Horse bonding achieved. This game stole this mechanic from Breath of the Wild.
you know, I love the fact that they went through the trouble of if you're leading the horse and gets on your other side, Arthur will pass the
That looks like a decent
reins behind his back to his other hand.
You need to hit
I was so mishearing what you were saying originally.
They went through the trouble of going through a very realistic animation of the horse ends up on your left side. Arthur will pass the reins behind him to his other hand.
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
I was kind of sad I couldn't get you Space Marine, but that was like $50, and
It's okay.
Miss.
that is still on my radar to get you because that is a really good game.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot. You set fire to everything.
Come on. It'll be okay.
Fire
No,
is
no,
healthy.
no one is.
Here and quick.
No one's
We
looking at
could
the
have
fire.
used this house, but no, Mike had to burn it down like the dumbass he is.
Well, yeah, but you have to get character.
3 days ago. And my husband.
Jeez, what dumbass.
Miss, you are...
Well, I mean, they could still use it. I mean, the snow's gonna hit this fire, so it's gonna become equal.
Not sure if that works that way.
Arthur.
It works that way.
Miss.
Okay.
It's
Next, you're gonna say throwing ice in a fryer is a bad idea.
It is.
It isn't. I've done it in Kebab Simulator. Nothing bad happened.
I like Arthur's logic and a very supportive tone. We're bad men, but we're not them, so it's okay.
We're bad men, but we're not the
We're
ones who
not.
killed your husband.
Adler.
Adler.
Arthur, who is them in this scenario? The demons that live inside my head.
The goblin that tells me to do bad things.
I hear it every night in my dreams. I got a goddamn plan, Arthur. We're going to Tahiti. I hear it every night.
It won't stop quoting that stupid shit at me. And then it's the fucking music when I build shit.
One more
Where does it
score.
come from, Dud?
He said we only needed one more score.
Somebody's
By the way, what Empire Earth are you supposed to be getting?
looks like it's
The
done.
very first one.
Hey, everybody,
Gold edition?
That
how'd you get on?
I don't know. I told you I have the files from Abandonware, not.
Apparently I have, I think I told you before, but apparently I have an abandoned
Some of them there. but there is
still in the box.
more about, apparently.
What
Slow
game?
game called
Scouting
Paraworld.
the train.
Paraworld. I feel like I've heard
Apparently.
of that.
That's the last thing
Apparently
you
it's
read
not
down,
considered
Dutch.
abandonware,
Well, it is
but
what
I
it is.
still have my
We found
fucking CD
Some
copy
supplies, some blankets, a little bit of
in the
food,
box with
and
the
this
instruction
poor
manual and
soul,
everything.
Mrs. Adler.
You know,
Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her?
Jose
don't
is
know.
definitely a voice of reason in this game.
And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be
You know, my
okay.
favorite character
Sit
has to be,
down. They
what the
turned
fuck
her
is his name? The
into
black
a
guy.
Animals.
Number 2 for
I need
me.
some rest.
Why am I
Haven't
forgetting his
slept in
name? What's his
3
name?
days.
I don't remember.
You're over here.
I'm thinking Lewis or Kenny. I don't think either of those are his name.
Put you in a
This
room
game,
over
right?
here.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
He's-
Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell.
The funny thing is he's half black, half Native American.
I know, and he's actually, I know he actually survives and moves to Canada.
Get yourself to bed.
Charles, that's his
Yeah,
name.
that's what it is.
Charles Smith. He's the most recent addition.
I think
I actually
Arthur
really
is
like
like
him.
old guard. I haven't
Arthur is
played this in a
Oldguard.
long time, so I can't remember who joined the gang when, but I think Arthur is Old Guard.
Arthur was raised by Dutch.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
My father.
Was he?
Actually,
Strong. And he's smart.
I think so.
Strong, at least.
Look it up. I'm curious.
Abigail?
They'll mention it in the
Arthur.
cutscenes.
How you doing?
I know, but who knows when that'll be.
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
6 hours from now.
Yeah, he was raised by Dutch and Hosea for nearly 20 years.
It's little John.
How old are
He's
they?
got himself caught into a scrape
Ain't been seen in two days.
I
Your
think
John will be
Arthur's like
fine.
20, like maybe in his 30s.
Maybe as dumb as
He always
Rob,
struck me as being like at
justified.
least 32
That
or
ain't
something.
changing because
He's
he got
36.
caught in some snowstorm.
How old is
Please go
Dutch?
take a look.
Like
Javier?
50?
Yes. Javier, will you,
Let me look
go
up how old
with
Hosea is
Take a
first.
look for John.
Hosea's really
They're
nice,
the two
but
best
you know,
friends.
Jose is one of my favorites.
Hosea's 55 years old,
Oh, yeah, we're pretty worried about him.
and Dutch is 44 years old during Red Dead Redemption 2. And Red Dead Redemption 1, he is
Thank you.
This way. Last I know.
Well, I don't know how long it takes
For all we know,
John to build his cabin, but I don't imagine it's too much longer
well, they
afterwards.
tell you the years that the games take place.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, Arthur joins when he's about 15 or 16. He's 36 in the game. Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place in 1911,
Is there...
although the epilogue takes place in 1914. So he's 41 to 45 in 2, and 53 to 58 in 1.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
So, okay, so the wiki says he's born in 1858. This game takes place...
Seems somebody left
what year does the game take place?
recently.
I don't remember. 1898?
Sure, well, come on then.
1899, yeah.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Tranquilo.
2 hours ago, most.
Hit the wrong button.
So he's 41 during the events of this, about 40 to 41 during the events of this game.
Continue up that way.
Dutch or...
Dutch's.
Hi,
Arthur's
Androids.
30.
You think it's John?
Arthur's 36. We know that.
These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where
How you doing, Envoy?
So, you were there, Javier. What really
You know, this game runs better than GTA 5 does.
Money, it seemed fine.
It's almost like this game had a shit ton more development time.
It's kind of funny how that works, because it came out way after... Wait, when did this come out?
Raining bullets.
Came out way after GTA 5.
This came out 2018.
Slow. Big
And it
wheel.
runs
Also, he's-
like a fucking dream.
He's in his early 50s, like 52, 53 in Red Dead Redemption 1.
You know, Envoy, I make this joke all the time. Payday 2 runs on a racing engine, and the driving is abysmal. Like, how do you fuck up that part?
Continue along the
It came out 2018, which,
Because
funny
they
enough,
can-
I did play Red Dead Redemption 2 when it first came out, and holy shit, it was actually fucking so broken.
We don't even know. I'm surprised.
It did
Well-
not release bug free for me. It would release with fucking flying wagons.
Nothing releases bug-free anymore, but...
It was unplayably buggy for me. I had to wait like a year for the updates to make it playable.
snow's coming
I don't think I got it until I was, like...
We don't move fast.
No, I bought it pretty close to release, actually, because... I think it was 19? 18 or 19. So I either had
Maybe.
it roughly close to release, or I had it like a year later.
Yeah, so like I said, I got it right about when it came out. It was too buggy for me to play in the Xbox. I waited a few years, started playing again like 2 years ago, and
You
it's
know,
pretty good.
Part of the reason it probably looks so good is because I played this on my PlayStation 4 originally.
Yeah.
So then my eyes just like, oh yes, sweet 60 FPS instead of fucking 30.
30 FPS is fine.
I'm a PC gamer, so the difference noticeable and annoying.
PC peasant.
I don't
Look,
care.
I
I
want
just
my
want the
games to
video
run
game to
smooth.
run good
Let's push on a little bit.
Baby.
and be fun.
Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Give less shit about anything.
Yeah, that's
Like-
that's my entire philosophy. Is can I watch? Do I vomit looking at it? No, then I'll play it.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Over there.
I couldn't run anything for the majority of my lifetime. Let me have the fact that I enjoy something that runs smooth.
No.
That's fine. I still
No.
can't run anything.
Let's see if he
You know what? I'm very happy. I can run most of the games I'm interested in.
Too, but I would like to actually be able to stream a few of them.
That would be nice.
That
Well,
would be nice.
for you. I've realized I'm gonna be terrible at streaming, so I just don't.
I still know roughly all the computers I had. My first computer was Windows XP. My second computer was Windows
further on the horses.
Vista.
Walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who
I'm
knows what's up
allergic.
ahead?
Might be the other way around, just whichever one came out first, whichever one came out after it.
I don't know, those two blur together. I think XP came out first, then Vista.
Down this way.
Because I'm pretty sure I had XP first. So I had that to play Airfix Dogfighter on.
Yeah, I had two tower PCs. And then after that, I didn't have a computer for a long ass time. And then I got a laptop.
Know about this?
And that laptop was Windows 8.1. Because apparently Windows 8, it just base wasn't a thing.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good.
It's slippery. Be careful.
It was fine for me.
We're high up here.
But it was a work computer, not a gaming laptop, so...
Oh.
It couldn't run a lot of things, but I still tried to make it run a lot of things.
Yeah, I did too. I think I had a...
Drops down here.
I used that one up to the point where it was not good. Like, if you accidentally hit it, then the Wi-Fi would turn off.
Oh no, that's not good.
Stay low under here.
After that, I got a Dell, which wasn't much better.
Okay,
It was
from
still a
here.
work computer in classification, but it ran of games a bit better.
It was Deluxe.
Come on.
And then after that, I think I got a Republic of Gamers laptop.
That sounds
Republic
closer
of
now.
Gamers.
Come on.
I still hate that marketing gimmick. It sounds
Coming, John.
No, not that one. That one was... No, I had the Dell. And then I bought my broken ass laptop off of my friend. And that
Oh, I
was the
remember
Republic of
that.
Gamers one.
I remember that one. Isn't that the one you had that started like about to explode in your lap?
No,
Yes,
that one's
it
the
was
Dell,
like-
Cassie.
Oh, okay. I remember you asking me, is it okay if the computer's swelling to like 3 times its size?
What?
Few days. I know.
No, it's not.
Here.
I will make
But
fun
the
of you for
Republic
that.
of Gamers one, the monitor didn't work. The keyboard
Oh
didn't
my
work.
Snow.
Thank you for the alcohol, Javier.
Javier.
The touchpad didn't work.
John.
So I had to plug monitors into it to make it function, a mouse and a keyboard. And it had, thank you for such an hydrate. It had such
Adorable.
overheating problems.
We're coming.
We do need a knee.
I still have the swollen computer and the
Down here.
Republic of Gamers laptop in my closet.
I still have this swole computer.
I don't have any of my old stuff.
But thanks to the generous donation of a really good friend, I have a functional PC these days.
Woohoo!
Weak.
You don't look so good. I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
It's got a 3060 in it.
Just yet.
It's like a mid to high tier computer. Some of the parts are mid tier, some of them are high tier. Like the
Yeah.
app card's high tier. I think the
Mine's a-
processor is mid.
I think my mother bought me my current computer I'm using. Like
It's-
in junior high, it was aggressively medium tier, but it worked well.
I think it's only 8. It's either 8 or 16 gigs of. It's 8 gigs of VRAM, but generally that's enough.
I think you sent me the stats. It was like 16 gigabytes of RAM, and
Are normal RAM and VRAM different things?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah, so 16 gigs of RAM, then 8 gigs of VRAM.
yeah, no,
That's great.
my computer is like 2 gigabytes of VRAM, which is why it struggles on a lot of games.
I no, I
a
also
lot of the
have
stuff
8
I
gigs of
play,
VRAM.
like especially Hunt Showdown, takes up a large chunk, but there is still enough left over that I can stream and game at the same time. Some games are just problematic.
Yeah, well that's why. Yeah. That's why I need a fucking new PC because right now I only have 2 gigs of VRAM. It is taking very fast.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow. Wow,
Okay, let's get going
Fucking-
before any more of these
No, puppy, stop!
Yes, puppy, go.
No.
Come on, have here before it comes back. Walk faster.
Let's go, let's go.
Poor dog, no.
I'm a puppy you until you go puppied.
What?
I don't know. My sanity's in pieces.
Was it ever intact to begin with?
Yes. And then I start talking to you.
Aw.
You're not all me. You're the one who chose. You chose me to be
You'll be
broken.
fine, John.
No.
You're not allowed to die until Red Dead Redemption 1.
Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
You know, John and Arthur have such unique voices. John sounds like he has a throat problem.
I like John's voice. His ends up being very similar to mine, honestly.
I didn't say I disliked it. I like his voice. Yes.
Fuck.
Look out on the right! We got more wolves on the left! Adelante de mí! Get out of here!
Sometimes my voice ends up sounding like John's, and I don't like it, but at the same time, lame.
You see any more, Arthur?
Lame.
Don't think so.
We're riding a little bit close together, ain't it, with Val?
Just about.
You're gonna
Give
be
me a
okay.
kiss on the lips,
There's some
Javier.
shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater.
Where's my Brokeback Mountain mod for this game?
Always says.
What do you mean a mod? It's built into the game.
Oh,
I was gonna say
aren't the
something
men?
and I forgot.
But Essie, wait, why aren't the men
Ride
kissing?
in the water for a bit.
They are
Try to
kissing
lose the
internally.
Now,
Oh.
Mortimer, do you prefer two femboys to kiss, or would you like a muscle boy and a femboy to kiss?
So,
I think I want 2 cute boys to kiss, and then I can hold them and kiss them both.
damn near getting eaten to death.
Oh my.
Good enough for you.
Polyamorous, are we?
Here, let's cross to the left.
I want all the cute boys.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings
Adorable.
up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Again, I love that video of just it's just like the Indian guy, and he's like, oh, I love these sorts of music videos, and he just looks at the screen and he's like,
Come on!
wait, why aren't the men kissing?
Off this horse.
I'm glad you two are here, because I would be bored out of my mind riding back and forth on
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine. It's a lot. I mean, at the very least in GTA, you have like cars and
Yeah, at least the
music.
cars are fast. It takes like
Yeah,
Come on, help
3
us out.
minutes to drive from Los Santos to Polito.
yeah. And you have like a radio you can play,
Gosh, it's his leg.
but like here it's like,
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jesus.
there's actual music.
This is a new low, even by your standards.
like if there was like the thing is that you can't write enough dialogue to do that. I think Red Dead Redemption just cut at a certain point and just
I was just discussing
it just
with
allows you to
Strauss
just
when the
cut
Wild
and it's
Reds
just
are
like, well, we're here now.
heading east.
East.
I think so, but
That's civilized.
They eliminated
There's
it for this
actually
game.
a lot of dialogue in this game.
Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's
I think
get
there's more dialogue in this game than Grand Theft Auto has.
Well, yeah, but even L.A. Noire has the fucking cutting function, which is
I
just like,
mean,
alright,
There's just
alright, we're done. Bye.
usually
And
when
then
you're
it's just
riding
like, what we're
somewhere,
doing.
you're riding by yourself though, not with like the gang.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Been resting here
The
in
king-
some old abandoned mining town while we wait.
You know, I was very sad to look at
Hardly the
Starship
spring
Troopers
that had
Terran
rained on
Command and saw you can't play the bugs.
I think there are mods that let you play the bugs.
There is a mod to let you play the bugs, but
It's not the
it's
same.
very... It's sad. It's kind of sad because they're clearly trying to work on it, but there's only so much they can do to make it like a playable campaign. In mission chunks at a time.
Alright, you want me to
What do
speak
you
with
mean?
Bill or Pearson first? Hi, Dutch.
Sound doubtful.
I don't.
Hi, Jose.
Just worried.
I'll get out of here.
What do you think, Arthur?
What do I think?
Wasn't on that boat, so hard to say, but I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son.
Fucking Christ.
Before, Hosea,
Oh wait, is that why he calls me son? Because he raised me?
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe. I think it just might be like, I don't know.
No,
Hosea's
Cassie
or
looked it up, and Arthur joined
Wow.
the gang when he was like 15, and then
13 to
Dutch and
15.
Hosea raised him, so he's been with the gang for 20 years.
I was raised to kill folks.
I was raised in the
Hi, Yamato.
vault.
Murder.
Alright,
Murder.
you two take a vote. Do I speak to Bill or Pearson first?
Which one's which?
I have no idea.
Bill is the idiot, and then Pearson's our gang cook.
Oh, Pearson. Pearson. I actually
Yeah,
like Pearson.
Pearson.
Gil? What does that mean? Yamato? Yamate!
Let me be the blesser to all souls.
Well, let's 2 votes for Pearson, 1 vote for Bill, so...
Starved to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay.
Yill, Bill, Yill, Phil.
We have a few cans of
Phil
food
will.
and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people?
Mill.
Where'd you get a
I
rabbit?
was in the Navy. I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea for 50 days. And you unfortunately survived. When we
I
ran
have
away
to
from Blackwater,
try that game
Makes
when it
me
comes out.
wonder
supplies in. Well, when government
if,
agents
like,
are
the
hunting
people
you
that
down,
Morgan is a dick to
sometimes
are
shopping
people that
trips
joined
need to be
after he
cut
did.
short. We'll
The
survive.
people he's a dick to are usually
have.
idiots.
If needs be, we can eat you.
To be fair, most of the people he is a dick to, he's not fully a dick. That's just somewhat how they talk to each
Just
other.
partly.
Bill's a fool.
But although I will say he is a dick to
Enough of this.
are actually genuinely idiots.
I would
I know
believe it,
he's-
Yamato.
Hold on.
I know he's a dick to John Marston too for like a good amount of the game.
Sorted
John is an idiot.
John is a
A
fucking
little
moron.
bit.
be preferred.
Well, he is one of the few people in that time period that there's literally a bit with his wife in which she doesn't know how to fucking read, and he does.
Yamato
Not that much of an
said
idiot.
that he doesn't know if it's canon, but supposedly Bill is Trevor's ancestor.
It's not canon only
No.
because they've officially declared they're not in the same universe. But there's a very strong but here.
Well, you know, Cassie, Scott Cawthon said the books aren't canon to the games.
What does that have to do with this?
Let me finish.
Because, let me finish
Let me-
first. All over the place. I mean,
To be fair, I was finishing first. To be
Alright.
fair, when it comes, Rockstar is set it up as saying they're not in canon to the same universe, so that they can they can be inconsistent with each other. But that doesn't mean that they're really that distantly related.
Stupid mistake. Still bad?
Which means they could make it the same universe. They felt like that they're just too lazy to deal with fans pointing out tiny details that don't make sense.
what I was gonna say though is Scott Cawthon swore up and down the books aren't canon to the games, but
We're gonna find some
Well, they aren't.
technically, bits and pieces are.
I don't know anymore.
Bits and pieces are canon when they're mentioned in the games.
Mm-hmm.
Whether technically that's just him taking inspiration from the books to put the lore in the games.
Well, no, because he stopped making games and then he started making books.
He stopped making books and
But
is now
there's
making
like
books.
pieces, because I'm pretty sure still that at one point he was just only making lore for MatPat to solve.
To be
I
fair,
feel like
this
70% of FNAF he was just making things for MatPat to solve.
he actually did say that a few times. That after a while, he just kept making shit up to add on to it, just to give the theory makers more to talk about.
He was giving them a career.
I mean, it worked. It did put him in a
basically, and he
career.
was giving himself shit tons of money.
It worked.
It was just basically just a marketing
I
campaign.
don't
at
think
that
he even
point.
had any intentions to make FNAF beyond the original game.
He didn't. He literally
didn't.
only he kept writing the lore because he cash cow, and he wasn't gonna
Yeah.
turn that down with.
I don't think it was a cash cow because he was like a Christian man. I don't think he cared that much about the money. He just did
yeah,
it
maybe
to
a
help
little
out the
You
theorists.
can be a Christian and go, well, I can use this money for good things like my family, because I know he's got kids and that.
Yeah, he has a few kids. He's mentioned it a few times.
I think I read an interview where he said that it was either Foxy or Bonnie scares him. No, I think it was Bonnie scares him the most.
Bonnie is, because he had a nightmare of Bonnie's face when he was making the first one. And
Is
that's
that
actually
why
one
he
of the
added the
jump
rare
scares.
boot up screens?
Yeah, that's actually him. He designed what he saw in his.
Nightmares.
I mean, I wouldn't call them scary, but they're fucking freaky. I like the rare boot up screens for
I see something.
fuck. FNAF 3. With
FNAF
Springtrap
3.
trying to pull open the mask, get out of it.
Honestly, I've never played FNAF games, but I've kind of been tempted to play them only because
3 was always my favorite because it was the easiest.
Recently.
because there's only one real animatronic.
Oh. Hold on.
I mean, to be fair, it was the easiest, but I am a sucker for like animation stuff, and I just loved the glitches on the cameras.
I like Springtrap's design. That's my only reason I like it.
I liked its design in FNAF 3.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The rest are usually like Glitch Trap and shit like that.
What is it? Glitch Trap is okay.
You know, actually, I will say Glitch Trap is a pretty cool concept where if you're having a VR game.
No,
Is Glitch Trap not the one in the VR game? The
no,
original
I'm thinking
VR
of
game?
Burn Trap, sorry.
Who? Burn Trap?
It's one of the endings for Security Breach. Burn Trap.
I don't
He's
know.
like an even more fucked up version of Springtrap. He's missing his lower jaw and stuff.
Oh, I've seen the Burn Trap. He kind of look. They also made his face super reason.
Yeah, when Burn Trap looks more like our traditional Springtrap. It's a little bit more fucked up, but
Wait.
According to the free Ruin DLC, Burn Trap isn't real. Which I think sucks. But that's one of those moments where the book and the game coincide because they put the mimic in the game.
Try to stay low.
I will say there is one version of the one Cedar Spring Trap, the one with his really square jaw. I think it might have been Burn Trap. I don't actually like.
You're thinking of Scrap Trap.
Scrap Trap, yeah, that's a really stupid looking version. But I will say,
Scrap
but
Trap
that-
sucked.
do you know what actually looked good with the square jaw though?
What?
The movie Spring Trap.
Yeah.
He actually looks surprisingly really, really good.
People point out a lot that, like, what the fuck was Scott doing? Because Springtrap at base looked, like, realistic. A man trapped inside of a suit. I mean, the guts wrapped around the limbs was kind of unrealistic, but it looked cool. And then Scrap
What if-
Trap is supposed to be a version of Springtrap that has, like, lost pieces and rebuilt himself, but that wouldn't change the shape of his skull.
Unless the entire front of the mask fell off or something, leaving only a skull.
There they are.
But I get the intent. I think he just wanted to make a different design to try something else. I don't blame him. I'd be bored if I had to draw the same Springtrap over and over again.
Yeah, but Scrap Trap wasn't it. I'm not saying he shouldn't have tried, I'm saying that it was
It
it's not
didn't.
good.
That one wasn't executed well. I will say though, I think the funniest thing I've ever seen is someone actually what Scott Coughlin basically for when he's making his game. For every single game, what he does is he grabs like a cup of tea and he sits on a sofa and he just like has his computer in his lap, and that's how he does every single game. Just like
I
in the middle of
think
his house.
Springtrap is actually one of my favorite characters, because I just like the concept of dude puts on Springlock suit, laughs on the Springlocks, dies.
Man fucks around and finds out.
Basically.
Basically, yeah.
That's all we can carry.
I think
I'll get the other.
Mm.
You sure your hand's okay?
I'm trying to remember.
I'll get it on my shoulder.
You guys watch Digital Circus?
Yes.
Yes, actually. I was just rewatching
Great.
that yesterday.
It's great. I love second episode.
It was great. I really hope Jax has terrible things happen to him.
I think the only FNAF I didn't like was 4, just because it was a different mechanic. You have to listen at the door to decide to close it or not. The lore of it was cool. Because then
Yeah.
when we got a sister location, it turns out you're not hallucinating. Hallucinations is something else. The animatronics actually were tampered with to look like that and are like messing with kids for some reason.
That is sad. I thought the sister location lore was that was actually just hallucinations from the discs inside the Mac suits.
No, sister location is
I remember
Michael
which.
goes to the place because he's looking for William.
I remember which one sister location is because that's where they found out that the FNAF 4 takes place in the same house.
I can't
Like a-
remember why Michael keeps going down to his sister location, but I think it's related to like because Baby was actually talking to him and stuff, so he kept coming back to see what you wanted to say.
Baby was there, and then what's her name? The wife.
The alternate
Uh,
ending is the canon one. I know that because it's the ending where
When they ain't shooting back.
you don't get scooped. Well, I think you get scooped in the end anyway, but
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
all of the animatronics get scooped and they form into Ennard.
Soon, people are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those
Then in the
mines are.
end,
They ain't going
you get
nowhere
scooped
until we get
yourself
some more thaw.
as Michael,
You're probably
and Ennard goes inside you
right. Even if we do
and
get
uses your body to walk around
Oh my.
in the world.
price on our heads.
Yeah.
And then Michael is like decaying
Somewhere to lie low. Dutch
and
Jose
becomes the
will have a
purple
plan.
guy because his body is all fucked up. And then Ennard leaves his body and he reanimates because it's something remnant related.
We give the camp cook
And after that, in the
5
books,
minutes to grab the essentials
there's a
and
bunch
go,
of
and he doesn't even
there's a
bring
bunch of
crop.
mini animatronics that impreg.
That girl from the
Oh
ranch
boy,
now,
I don't
too.
think I want to talk about the books.
Okay, yeah, the fake ending. Michael returns to his room, and be seen shuffling towards him. The real ending. He's disemboweled by the scoopers. Ennard uses by his disguise to escape circus babies, entertainment, and rentals.
Considering Ennard follows him home, I think the end result is the same.
She might have family somewhere.
Technically, the end result for the fake ending is
Last thing we was expecting.
with the O'Driscolls.
is I think the fake ending isn't physically possible because Ennard wouldn't be able to escape without this guy being disguised as Michael.
Person. Yeah. It was
What the fuck?
I can't remember which game it is. Oh, it's not Sister Location, but it like has like the little animations of Michael leaving the Sister Location every day, and he starts out normal, and then he gets progressively purpler.
Watch out. A bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
I had an understanding of the lore at one point.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
People still aren't sure if Golden Freddy has 2 souls inside of him or not.
Stay well back.
Okay, after being reanimated and becoming a living corpse, he appears to be physically dark purple due to skin rotting. He seems to have lost his nose and almost all of his bottom and front teeth. His eyeballs seem to be missing from his now dark and empty sockets. The only sign of life is 2 small white illuminating pupils similar to the ones animatronics possess.
Yeah, I think that's because of the remnant, the lights.
Off the trail.
His main goal after Sister Location is to find William, though it's never said what he's planning on doing.
Well, from the lore I understand, Michael is the one that answers Henry's, job application for Pizzeria Simulator. Because I think Henry's like, I didn't expect it to be you, but it is fitting.
Bet you didn't expect this.
Yeah, I'm looking
And then
up
you have
the,
to, you spend, the canonical reason of Pizzeria Simulator is you're trying to get the main remainder of the animatronics to come there.
Nature alive.
I just thought you might have
Which leads me to believe that most of the
Want me to move on?
no.
harder to attain good endings are canon. Like in FNAF 3, when
I
you
did that for a long time.
release the children,
Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
stuff like that. So I think when you reach Pizzeria Simulator, all that's left is Baby, which is
I
Elizabeth,
could fall in with another
which I
gang
think
like
is Henry's
Dutch.
daughter.
You know,
Um,
Dutch is different.
Oh yes.
I don't know if
It's certainly different.
Ennard was a goat, had any ghosts.
Most
Well, I
people
guess,
For a fellow with a black
Ennard
Williams'
is
wife was one of them.
Ennard is in Pizzeria Simulator as Molten Freddy.
Yeah, because all of the Ennard's an amalgamation of all of the Sister Location animatronics, and Molten Freddy's personality gained control.
Something like that. Since I was a boy.
But yeah,
I don't
this,
know if it's just because Molten Freddy is a fucking psychopath, or if there is some ghosts in him.
John too. Taught me a few other
But
things.
Elizabeth possesses Baby, and then Scrap Trap obviously is William.
Baby, Circus Baby is, Michael, is Michael's, sister.
I thought it was Henry's daughter.
Nope, it's his sister, Scrap Baby.
How's that new horse?
Circus Baby, which is the, salvaged version of Circus Baby.
She's a strong
Apparently got renamed, also can be renamed,
horses is on the rest of us.
Broiler Baby in some of the DLCs.
Oh no,
But
wait,
anyways,
Henry's daughter is a puppet, isn't it?
Same with Bill and Brown. He's a
Uh,
drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that.
I've heard 10 different people being the puppet now.
Make it.
I've only heard
To count one.
2 or 3. But
Fuck me,
someone in Pizzeria Simulator is Henry's daughter.
I'm looking it up.
It might also have been one of the souls of Golden Freddy. I can't remember if the one you were not supposed to kill is William's daughter or Henry's daughter. Because he killed someone that he ended up regretting.
She is not the puppet.
Who's the one he was supposed to kill then?
Come on, let's get these
Sorry, I was gonna say, she...
Thank you.
Charlotte never becomes... Okay, never mind. Charlotte might become a puppet.
Lifetime of practice to master.
I just saw all the aliases. Charlie, Charlotte Emily, the puppet, the marionette, Lefty,
Yeah.
Robo Charlie, Ella, and Garrett Schmidt.
Well.
Oh, that's the movie universe. Never mind.
Just drop it down.
Lefty is the animatronic designed specifically by Henry to capture the puppet.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Because if you look between Lefty's joints, you can see the stripes of the puppet's arms, since it has like the black and white stripes.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot. Get
Why Lefty has only one eye, I don't know, but Lefty was designed to contain the puppet and bring the puppet to
Have a drink, boys.
the pizzeria. And Pizzeria Simulator is canon
What is that?
because
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing.
it's underneath the
Keeps
Pizzaplex.
you saying it does. Yeah. Seems to have done a treat.
Okay, yeah. The original puppet is meant. Let's
Mind
see.
helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. I'll get to skin you.
And then Ultimate Custom Night is also canon because that is
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand.
Oh, here we are. I have an explanation exactly what happens. The puppet is created to basically keep an eye on Charlotte.
yeah, it was designed for as a security mechanism. I remember that
Yep.
minigame and one of the FNAF games.
Yep, it eventually fails. It deactivates while hugging her, allowing her to possess it.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah.
Well, you forgot some of the details. Someone put a fucking crate on top of its box so it couldn't get out. Charlotte went outside, or was stuck outside, one of the two. William came over and killed her. The puppet managed to escape the box and crawled outside, the rain destroying it in the process.
I knew you knew the stuff. I was just reminding you what the wiki says. So you
The
have
fact I remember that, though.
I'm just telling you so you have a certainty which one it is.
I know.
I'm trying to help.
And then Ultimate Custom Night is canon because that is after Pizzeria Simulator. William went to hell, and you play as William, and you're stuck dealing with all of the animatronics. But William is also alive at the same time because part of it, I don't know if it's Remnant or like part of his spirit is on that chip that they recovered from the Springtrap.
I liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned
Interesting. So the marionette's attached spirit is female, but
I ain't never
everything
seen
always
so many
confirms that
long
marionette
faces.
is himself is male.
I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
I wanna go back and dive back down that rabbit hole because FNAF 2 comes before 1.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now!
I think the next game is supposed to be taking place before the
I think it's
Family Diner, actually.
I think it's 213 Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, Security Breach, and then Ultimate Custom Night is technically, you could consider it a timeline split. Or, well, no, it's the same timeline, same lore. But it's happening at the same time as everything else because it's after Pizzeria Simulator because William is in hell.
Revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call. Arthur.
His soul's shattered, probably.
And this
It definitely
about
is, 'cause
more
his-
than revenge for business
Some of his
long
soul is in
ago.
hell, some of his soul is on that ship they found on the burnt Springtrap.
Detonators here. Comb
I'm so glad that we're playing
always
Red Dead
had
Redemption 2 to talk about
fresh.
FNAF.
As in Help Wanted,
You think now is the right time
the
to
audio
get
logs,
Now you might fancy living on beer,
Glitch
piss,
Trap
and
is like
rabbit shit.
possessing people.
I'm getting too old for that life.
Like,
Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr.
To be
Pierce,
fair,
would
Glitch
you
Trap
please
could
look
be
after
a
the place?
reconstruction
There are
of
no
William's
Driscolls
mind. So it is William, but it's not actually his soul.
that would make sense as well.
Like, you know, William is dead and did go to hell, but his
You said follow the main trail south.
William too. That's that's
Well, I
Glitch
imagine
Trap.
anything you pull out of Springtrap would be kind of cursed.
Before they find us,
Well, yeah, but
this core their planet.
it might have been enough to copy it and remake itself. That'd be a good way to explain it.
I mean, Remnant is what keeps these ghosts around in the first place, so...
Remnant. Imagine having to, you can live forever, but you have to be a stuffed bear to do it.
If
But
I
you don't
remember
even get-
correctly, William wasn't even killing kids just to kill kids. He was like experimenting.
Yeah, I think that was a later, like a
It was a later
rewrite that Scott
edition,
did.
but you have to kind of think about the lore a bit harder to incorporate everything.
Remnant is one of those.
William
Sorry.
built the Funtime animatronics, and the Funtime animatronics are designed to lure in and kill children.
Yeah, the original book trilogy, Remnant, is the name given to the endoskeleton dead children reside in. Captain believes if enough children possess each robot, he can destroy them all in quick possession, thus collect this energy to make himself a...
This feud between you and
In Pizzeria Simulator, you can get the Blacklist ending, I think. It's either Madness or Blacklist, I can't remember. Where you can see the blueprints for the Funtime animatronics. I can't remember what they all do. I think, Ballora was designed to lure them in with, like, a music box. Funtime Freddy's the easiest to remember because there's also a book based on him. His chest cavity can open and stuff somebody in there. And then there's a book about him where, like, this depressed goth girl, her uncle buys the damaged Funtime Freddy at an auction. She goes into the garage, climbs inside, and then Funtime Freddy was always a psychopath. So he's like, how you want to die?
Alright, gentlemen. This is it.
Great balls of fire.
And then it's, I think the entire book is her, that entire story is just her like, well, I don't want to die this way, I don't want to die that way.
Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here.
And then
a little, see
eventually,
if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp.
she's like,
Williamson,
well,
Mr.
why
Bell,
don't you
you two take up a hidden position
stab
just outside
that metal
Mr.
panel
Summers,
through
Mr.
yourself
Suela, you
and
two
decapitate me.
hold position here.
Because her hope was that she could duck underneath it and live. But it's a FNAF story, so I think she's dead.
So she tried doing 1001 Arabian Nights with it.
I need to watch Dako's review of it again, because Dako will tell you the entire story of the books.
Do you know what 1001 Arabian Nights is?
Mm-mm.
It's a series of a bunch of stories. The framing of the story is that a king, basically I don't remember the actual name, but a great nobleman decides to keep getting married, and then he'll kill his wife. Let me find the fucking... Give me a second.
So,
I'm looking it up.
Red Dead Redemption 2, huh?
This is very important. This is talking about telling stories and
I'm
killing
still
lives.
playing the game, and surprisingly, I haven't gotten...
You've just been talking about FNAF for
I
like
think I'm on
30
PS4 and
minutes.
muscle memory, because I haven't fucked anything up yet.
The main frame story concerns, I cannot pronounce his name, the Sasanian king ruling in India and he's shocked to learn his brother's wife is unfaithful. Discovering his own wife's infidelity is even worse, he has her killed. In his bitterness and grief, he decides all women are... So he begins to marry successive virgins only to execute each one on the following morning, before she has a chance to dishonor him. Eventually, the vizier... So, the vizier's daughter ends up offering herself. He reluctantly agrees. On the night of the marriage, the vizier's daughter begins it. The king, curious about how the story ends, forced to postpone her execution to hear the conclusion. Next night, as soon as she finishes it, she starts another, and then does the same thing. This goes on for 1,000.
Take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you
That's the
said,
frame story, and then the story she...
we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure.
That's where you get stories of like genies coming out of the bottle. The fucking guy who... Open Sesame guy. What's his name?
Equipment and a way out of here.
You
Sinbad?
completely lost faith in me, Arthur? No. It's too early for you to go insane Dutch.
Sinbad, I think.
Arthur, do you know about the bite of 87, Arthur?
But that's where a lot of very, very popular fairy tales come from.
You know about the bite of 97, Arthur?
You know about the bite of 83?
Yeah.
Wasn't the lore like there wasn't a bite of 87, it was a bite of 83? And it was, someone was an alias. I think Jeremy was his own person. You play as Jeremy in FNAF 2, but then Fritz was Michael coming into the place to fuck up shit.
Was that the bite of 87?
As for the longest time, people thought when Michael gets fired at the end of the extra 2 days in FNAF 1, one of the reasons was the smell. And they thought it was because of the bodies inside the suits. But then with the lore from the future games, it's because Michael is a rotted corpse, pretending to be a security guard.
Well, not pretending to be a security guard.
Well, he
just
was a security guard, but he fucking stinks because he's dead.
Has he considered just cologne? That's what I do. If I start stinking,
I can't remember why he was a security guard though. In one,
he was trying to stop his father, who was. I think he was trying to figure out where his body was, or something like that. I know he was messing with the animatronics in 2, which is why they said.
Hush. Let's just get down there first.
Yeah, I think the toys had like just tampered with police databases, but then the other ones had been there from Fredbear's Family Diner, which is where William's poor son got his fucking head demolished.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Stay low.
The lore is really complicated. It's not something I can really think about while I'm trying to shoot people, so...
Well, I can for you.
I need to get Arthur a new hat.
Okay, let's get in cover.
Hi, Micah. You stupid bitch.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take
Dutch, have you seen my Five Nights at Freddy's souvenir hat?
Call. You want to take the lead? Go.
Dutch, which one of the animatronics is your favorite?
Apparently,
Damn old kill cams in this game.
Apparently, Scott Coughlin originally launched a Kickstarter.
Where did my health go?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, so it was unimportant.
I have a plan, Arthur. All it requires is the souls of around 16 children in agonizing pain.
You're a good girl, Cassie. I just have to remember to how to play this game because it's not exactly the same as GTA.
Well, nah, yeah, kind of.
This what happens when you cross your Driscolls? Well, listen here, you fucking Irish bastard.
A little bit of Scottish in there.
I'm dying again.
Well, stop doing that. Well, why are you dying? Stop.
Shit.
How long has it been? Oh, I can't see the clock. 7.
How long has it left in my stream?
1 hour and 15. I think it's time for one of these, and one of these, and
an Arda.
Thank you for the stretch and the
one of
hydrate.
these, and yeah, that.
I'll do it in a second.
Yeah. Yay.
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 Where's my fucking hat? Oh, I'm gonna fuck you bastards up. Where's my hat?
I look at the wiki for the Bite of 87. It doesn't say it never happened or anything.
It happens. It might have been by
And-
83.
If you look at the wiki, they talk about the Bite of 83. And then you go down, and then, like, the entire wiki is just like all the animatronics that could have done it.
It was Fredbear.
They talk about how it could be Foxy, Fredbear, Mangle, Chica.
No, it's Fredbear. Canonically, it is Fredbear.
So apparently Microsoft is sending fucking backpacks and swag packages to the people that they just laid off.
What the fuck?
I know we just fired you and took away probably
Damn, I love
your
that
only
comeback to
source of
Origins looking so
income.
pissed off.
But here, have a backpack and a t-shirt.
Apparently, someone did theorize that could have been Fredbear because of the hand. Although Scott called himself that what said it wasn't. That was literally just random texture.
You can't listen to Scott because he makes secrets for a reason. He won't tell you outright.
I love how evil he looks.
Scott?
Yes.
He doesn't look that evil. He's just kind of a guy.
Easy evil. No, I was talking about Freddy.
Oh, okay.
Apparently,
God, I'm glad I'm playing this game again.
What do you think, Arthur? Do we hold ground here or go after them? I say we go at the bastards. Come on, man. Everyone with me. Bit more than you can chew. Let's get into that forest and clear them out. I'm good at
I love the kill cams.
looking at it, apparently, Scott Kaufman, every single time they had a voice or anything with, like, him doing stuff, Scott would have, like, the character redone, like, 20 times. Because he apparently always had a very specific way he wanted Freddy Fazbear represented, and it was always... Nyeh. 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 Nyeh.
Kitty.
I'm
Gang's
gonna
all
turn-
here.
Let's wait for Javier and
I'm gonna
Lenny.
turn you into
Let
a
him
Down with the horses.
Nyeh.
for any more of the bastards.
Mimic.
I'm gonna try and complete the chapter before I
Let's tear
stream.
this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left.
Interesting.
All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
I have Homeworld now.
Which one?
Yes.
Homeworld's fun.
I have the remastered collection and Desert
What do you
Zakara.
think, Bill?
Looks fine. Smells good.
And I already downloaded the player patch for Homeworld.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this one of them.
Thank you.
This is
What?
perfect.
Fallout 76 players appear to protest Xbox Studios closures by directing nukes at Phil Spencer's MMO camp.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up.
Nice.
Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here.
Lamau, someone nuked Phil Spencer's camp in Fallout 76.
Got a man down.
Why did cowboys wear hats?
Not bad for some.
Because it will
sun.
help with the sun.
The sun.
I answered my own question, I'm sorry.
The sun is a deadly laser.
No.
No, I got this.
The
I got
sun
this.
is a deadly laser.
Sun is a deadly laser.
Adorable.
Not anymore, there's a blanket.
Not anymore. boy, there's a blanket.
You're both adorable.
Well, you
No.
ain't get comb, but this head'll hurt him
But
all
there's
right.
tabletop games for FNAF.
Especially when we rob this
Yeah,
train.
what? What?
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Cassie.
What do you?
Oh, indeed we will.
We still
would
need
you
to play
do in the
Frostpunk
tabletop
and
game?
Tabletop Simulator.
He'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will.
I-
Just like all the rest.
Wait, do you mean like tabletop RPG or just like a board game?
You
There's
guys,
a difference.
I heard nothing of either of you.
Okay, what I said was we still need to play Frostpunk and on the board game on Tabletop Simulator.
Okay, what'd you say, Mortimer?
What type of tabletop game? Do you mean a board game or tabletop RPG?
Multiple. There's one board game, Survive till 6 a.m.
Okay, that's fine.
Night of Frights doesn't exist.
Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
I guess this is kind of a board game. This is a jump scare game. It's a party game where you basically have to be trying to fill a bowl by Freddy doesn't bite your hand.
Oh,
The Triskel.
that's cute. But yeah, what would you do with a tabletop RPG with Freddy?
Well, actually, that could be interesting if you have to like if it could actually work if you were doing like a mystery style.
I guess.
Well, maybe not as a dedicated game, but as like a working with another one. Because there's a fair few TTRPGs that are focused more around detective work. I mean, I could see it working for World of Darkness even. Especially since with World of Darkness you can combine pretty much any skills as long as you got a good argument for it. Canonically. Well, not canonically.
Filio Triskel. You're coming with me, sweetie.
Of course you're calling them the sweetie, not me.
I'm no use to you, really.
But no, it's a board game based off the very first FNAF game. Yeah, it works like the FNAF game. Do you know what the FNAF games need?
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
What's your name, boy?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy, Kieran.
My name.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Imagine if Golden Freddy was just the only if there was a FNAF game that released, and you got advertised as like all these new animatronics you play and absolutely nothing happened.
I admire Arthur's ability to know where the fuck he's going.
Well, Arthur has a radar in the corner of his eye.
Please, mister.
Arthur has AR ghost sunglasses that he wears everywhere.
You know,
everywhere.
I'll admit this. The stamina is an issue, but the horses are decently fast. Adorable, sweetie.
You're gonna break my ribs.
I'm going to turn you into a marshmallow.
I am going to turn into a sleeping bird with a marshmallow.
Aw, good night, bird.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Good night, Twins. I'll see you later.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Not one
Wait.
more goddamn word. Okay, that's 2 bones right there. That's some Zoe logic for sure.
You are Zoe Logic.
You sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
You are the
Adorable.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Arthur is strong for a 36-year-old.
You found a little shit, did you?
Well, he's only 36. What do you think he is, like 50?
Very good. Welcome to your new
He's not a
home.
granny like
Hope you're
you.
real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh no,
Granny.
now all we'll get is lies.
Wow.
Uncle,
Granny.
Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I gotta say,
I mean, do you
my
want to be
friend,
granny or baby?
We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas
Choose
as need
wisely.
saving, and feed them as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister. I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
You know, I completely forget about what's happening in this part.
Well, we ran from Blackwater because we fucked up our heist. As
Right,
soon as
right.
Dutch found out we could heist a train, he wants to heist the train. And Hosea was like, "Are you sure about that, Dutch? You're kind of fucked right now."
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch.
Hosea
Dutch-
is the voice of reason.
plans and
Dutch considers the brain to be
those
optional.
plans
No, I
involve
think
robbery and
at the
dreams.
beginning like this, Dutch isn't gone yet. He's just like,
Well, I thought you was
he
leaving
doesn't
his last
want
rites.
the old
Now
ways
I
to
see
die.
that
He wants to keep the
you're
game together.
your Other passion.
I'll mind you.
And keeping them focused on these heists. I mean, that's how I think. Having like this opportunity fall into our laps is something for the game to do, and not just sit around and mope until they have to leave.
For the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
But obviously, as the game progresses, he kind of goes a bit loopy.
Look at you.
I was always ugly.
He-
To the point Arthur, the man that he raised for 20 years, even thinks that he's...
Jackie.
The boy
Lost
wanted to
it.
see you, John.
You know, I am a big fan of
What's
John
left of
Marston in these games because he is smart and,
Guess I was
well,
hoping
he's
to see the
educated,
corpse.
but he's also a
me?
dumbass
Bide
for a
your
while.
time. You'll see plenty of them.
He's
rotten man,
street
John
smart,
He
but
is
not
an
school
idiot,
smart.
Abigail. We all know it. Now.
I don't know. From what I've seen of the stories I've watched my brother play, seeing seeing John like slowly mature and become more okay as a person was really nice, especially combined with Red Dead Redemption 1.
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living,
Give him a full
Hosea,
ass
we're
story.
living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
So, like, at this beginning portion like this,
All right. We're moving
Hosea
out.
has a point.
Follow me.
Dutch also has a point. We don't have our money right now because it's in Blackwater, and we sure as hell are not going back for it.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up.
We need to lay low, but we also need money.
According to the information
I will say, I think the big issue that the gang has is mainly just the fact that, well, they have Micah.
Well, yeah, Michael is like if he died, this game would be very different if he had died.
I wish I could have just. I thought that they should have just abandoned him in the Strawberry or whatever that town was.
I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point.
The one where he's in prison at the beginning of the game here.
Take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you
Honestly, best freeing him as far as I got in the story, and then I realized I had to deal with fucking.
I mean, you know, my logic might be flawed because I like Dutch a lot, but I think I'm in the right currently.
I don't
He's
like
not
Dutch.
crazy yet. He has Hosea still, so voice of reason. He listens to Hosea sometimes.
And Dutch has already been following well before this. He's kind of a mostly because he's refusing to adapt.
I mean, that is also fair. Times are changing, but he wants to keep the game going. And the gang is pretty big, to be fair, and he has maintained it up to this point.
Well, a good amount of the members are actually pretty new at the gang, which is where most of the troubles are coming from.
That's also true, but they fucked up Blackwater. I don't know if it's ever explained what the fuck happened in Blackwater.
It is explained. The one Hosea? No, not Hosea. The one guy, they were just holding up the ferry and just robbing it like you. The one guy got gun started shot a woman, and it went to shit after that.
So it was kind of like a police or kind of holding off situation, and then someone did something stupid.
Police were holding off, then Micah got a big head.
Of course it was Micah.
Yeah, it was Micah.
Was it staged to try to bring them down, though, or was Micah just a fucking idiot? Because I know Micah.
I remember now if it's Micah or Javier. Fuck. The one who's arrested.
It has to be Micah because Arthur is pretty jovial with
Javier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably Mike. It was probably Micah then.
Arthur fucking despises Micah.
Yeah, that's why Micah's been pulling shit like that in the months since he joined the gang, and the ferry was just literally Micah choosing to fuck up just because he got a big head.
And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone,
Who came with me?
and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on.
Dutch,
Micah, me,
Hosea,
Charles. No, Jose's not here. No, wait, is that Jose? No. That's not Hosea. That's Lenny. Jose's not here. Bill's down there.
I think Lenny. Wait, is it? I can't remember if it's Lenny or Charles that moves to Canada.
Lenny,
one of them actually
Charles,
survives.
Javier, I think. Charles, Dutch, and then Bill's in there.
You say walking in front of Dutch while he's trying to do his job.
Well, I gotta check on Bill.
Bilbo Baggins. Gonna take a sucker shot at my banana cage, Bilbo.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over
There's something adorable about Arthur coming all the way down here. He's like, can I help a little bit at least?
attach it to said detonator.
That's what I was doing at work because I was so fucking bored.
You getting alright down here? Yes. Need any help? No. Can I help a little? Sure.
That's literally what I did to the assistant manager. I just walked over to him. Was like, hey, can I please help with this? I have nothing else to do. In which it was also then I discovered that I'm considered a unit measurement at work.
It's funny how grown men can be adorable sometimes.
Yeah.
Can I help a little?
This is good.
But yeah, apparently I'm now. I found out I'm considered a unit of measurement at work.
Alright, Bill, we know you're not gonna fuck this up. Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge. Look, it works out in the end. That's what's important.
No mistakes.
Too late
Nobody
for that.
dies. Nobody dies of.
We'll soon find out.
What the fuck is it?
Everything okay?
Not bronchitis.
So, I don't know if the dynamite was just a dud in the first place, or if it's...
It probably was a dud.
For
This should
those,
happen.
for those in chat that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you're about to see why.
Good luck, all of you.
You know what? It's been 60 years since this game came out. I think we're allowed to give spoilers.
Here we go.
Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Where did you find that moron? You said it was fine.
Come on!
To be fair, they could have been Arthur fucking that up too. Because Arthur is the one who set it up.
It probably is Arthur's fault, honestly. I like how their immediate plan is to jump onto the train, though. And then have your rolls to fuck off.
Hey, down here!
Oh, shit!
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Oh, shit, shit, shit!
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
You
Also, I
killed
learned a
Kenny.
fact recently.
He fell. The others will get him.
What happened?
Don't worry about it yet, but I'll tell you about it when I get there.
Come on, we need to stop this train.
When will you get there?
How many you see? Kill him now! Tormund, bring us up!
Any requests for the Undertaker?
Do that. Shouldn't
That is a lot of fucking guards.
Fuck you, City Millennium, working on it.
What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge. Well, I hope
I do remember that if you compare when you play this game and you play both John and Arthur, they actually are. John is actually a lot better at guns and dueling than Arthur is, like, just mechanics wise too.
Is he? Like
Yeah.
in Red or the old game, or he's
In this one too. In this one, John Marston is actually a lot better than Arthur is at shooting.
How does that translate to gameplay?
I'm trying to remember. I think John shoots a little faster.
Oh yeah, at this part, I was gonna say, I learned a fact. If I like stay back there, eventually Lenny will come up here and fight the train engineer and go do the thing and pull the brakes.
I can't remember the actual difference.
look out. Got more coming off the train.
I get better at shooting because this is much different from GTA.
Need some money at the end of this. All these bastards must be guarding something. We need to guard the back. Yep, hit.
At least you can kill that center mass in this game
Still okay?
instantly.
I think so. Good. Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy? Doing good, kid.
You got this, Lenny.
Where the hell are the others? I don't know. Oh, shit.
I just have to remember to click again after I fire so I arms next bullet.
I know we are. Hey, there's the other boy. I owe you for that one.
I was gonna say, do you remember one major reason that if you play the game, John doesn't like Dutch as much? And you actually one of the first ones to point out that Dutch is going nuts. Is
Can you repeat
because
that?
John, I remember in the story, John's actually one of the first ones to be telling the gang, hey, Dutch is kind of having a bad idea. Like, Dutch is a little unstable. Maybe we should
You two all right?
rethink some of the stuff he's saying and some of his plans.
At the very beginning, though, he has points where it's like, well, all our money is in Blackwater.
I'm not saying Dutch
No.
in the.
I know what you're saying. I just wanted to bring out my argument again that he's fine at the beginning. He's probably losing it at this point, like, even before the beginning of the game, but, like, he has a good point at first, and then his reasoning doesn't make any sense later.
I was gonna say, John, I think, is a good barometer of keeping track of Dutch.
Jose is
John-
a pretty good barometer as well.
I know, but I mean, Jose is a little biased. John will literally say straight up to everyone, like, what the moment that Dutch goes against his own ideals. And every single time he does.
Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open.
Because John actually followed Dutch's ideals, not his, not him.
Seems good enough.
Here we go.
Now light the fuse.
Just
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
I love what they did with this game because there's like ambient animations related to all this shit. Like GTA 5, you run back, look back, and your character stands there. Arthur puts his hand up because he armed that dynamite. He needs to be careful of the shrapnel. Like, they did a good job with this game.
I need to take a piss. I will be back.
Okay.
Look at this place.
Now.
It's like
Hi,
a
Mark.
palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
Dear Mr. Cornwall, you get to receive a payment of $2,000 for the initial phase of exploration at the Wapati Indian Reservation. Reno is agreeing contract between Cornwall and Curzon Tower and the Leland Development Company, dated November 9th, 1898. Receipt of the funds will proceed with phases 2 and 3 of the project. Present you with a detailed report of our findings in the month. Respectfully, James Critchley, Head of Accountants, Leland and Oil Development Company.
See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies.
I can read all the way because I don't care.
Sugar. Some fancy new boat he's ordered from
About
Europe.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. It's like brandy
I'm
though.
not robbing another boat as long as I live.
I am back.
What do we got in here?
Have you checked all the drawers
Hello.
and cabinets?
Hi. It's robbing this guy blind, you know. You know how things are.
You know,
His
I do.
cigars.
Any luck, Arthur?
Nothing much yet.
Well, let's keep looking.
This goddamn
No, this looks like something.
These just seem to be contracts.
Bonds?
Arthur, have you looked down the end there?
A bond.
I think I got him.
Nice.
Well, thank God. Come on.
Where's my fucking hat?
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
I forgot that Arthur had a kid.
He has a kid?
Well, kind of.
Okay. Get on the train. Quick. All of you.
Alright, everybody.
Any bright ideas, I kill all three. So behave. Come on. Move.
We won't tell a soul, I swear.
If I hear so much as a footstep from the... I thought we had a deal!
But that's actually the main reason why sleep with anybody. He's worried about having another kid, since his last kid had a bad end.
Shit. Stop taking bullets. You know, there's some kind of irony in the fact that it's like, get on the train, don't you leave it, and have to run all this way back to the front. I need to get my hat back or find another hat. What do you do when you get your hat shut off and you can't find another hat?
I think your hat actually is always on your horse.
Jesus, hot man. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom pretty angrily. I'll wait through the cutscene, but then I have to
run.
Yeah. Hey, look, my hat.
Also, apparently Arthur is supposedly a really good writer.
He is. Have you seen his journal? That's like an in-game thing. That's not just in the wiki.
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
I hate chapter 1 just because... Actually, I might be able to insert in before I go pee. I think Valentine is the start of chapter 2. I can't guarantee I can do a chapter every stream, but chapter 1 is pretty short. Horrible. Mark was doing it when we were playing Borderlands.
I don't have a choice.
I know you don't, it's a tick.
We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Yeah, I can't wait. Enjoy the cutscene. I'll be right back.
What are we stopping for? Why are we stopped? They're still going. What are you doing? Don't stop. Stay with the others.
Alright, once we get there, I'm gonna insert him there.
Let's get going. I want to be there before nightfall. Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm. Ah, shit. Okay, let's take a look.
Great.
All right back there.
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
I reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
He's still trying to hold up a wagon? Shut up.
Nearly there.
Jose is old, but he ain't weak. Not yet.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
I love how quickly he retorts. He even trying to tell people, shut up!
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you.
Jose is one of my favorite characters. For many reasons.
Not
Let's
too
go.
far now. Stay on this trail.
Wow, they left without me.
Then cut left inland. Go on. Why are we so far?
They don't need you now.
So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here.
Oh,
was
look at those animals I could be
particularly,
hunting.
unpleasant about it.
We travel the fucking mountains.
How do you rob
We
and kill
traveled
people?
far.
We don't.
We were up in those mountains back there.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember.
I feel bad
much.
for being so quiet, but I don't know what to talk about anymore.
A couple years later,
We're
some
fighting
soldiers
a headache
captured
right
my
now.
mother. Took her somewhere.
Sorry.
We never saw her again.
No, you haven't done anything wrong.
We drifted around.
Dude,
He was a
we just
very
were talking about
savvy man, and the
FNAF
team
for
got me
a while, and then we...
Around 13.
It's okay, I'm ending stream when I get to the camp
That was
and
about the age we
in the
found
mission.
young Arthur here.
You
Maybe
know
a
what we
little
need
older,
more games of?
a wilder
FNAF.
delinquent you never did see.
I should play FNAF, actually.
You should.
Marston, apparently.
Wait.
That way we can talk
I
about
don't
every other
understand. What's the problem
Frostpunk
between you
lore.
two?
Arthur?
It's a long story.
Are you gonna go through all the games like in order?
Probably not, because I'm bad at 4.
Still heading the right way?
That
I'll
depends.
try.
Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in
From what I heard,
Virgin
4 is
Forest
supposed to be the
plan?
hardest one, actually.
I don't own FNAF World though, so I ain't playing that one.
I don't think FNAF World's even available
I
anymore.
own Security. Yeah, he took it off Steam because people don't like it. But for Security Breach, I don't know if I'm gonna play the base, but I'll play Ruin. Maybe. I ain't gonna guarantee anything, but
What does Ruin add?
Let's hope not.
Ruin is a free DLC that has actual canon things in it.
And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie?
The Security Breach, not?
It's just, you
Nope.
know, maybe it's
That is a
really
weird
strange about
choice.
him, but
Ironically,
we kept telling him that
what I
fairy
learned
tale
is
here
most of the
you
endings
and me had a real leader
aren't
back
real.
there that could've worked
Gregory
out.
drew them.
Maybe.
It just
And
isn't like Dutch
after
to
you
lose his head
play
like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is.
when you play Ruin, you find out that Burn Trap isn't real either. He's a comic that Gregory drew. But the Pizza Race Simulator is still canon, and it is still underneath Pizzaplex. That is still canon.
Interesting.
What are you working on there anyway?
I don't know what the Mimic is, but it's a book character, and it's trapped underneath the Pizzaplex. And then the girl goes down there. I can't remember her name, she's a friend of Gregory's. She goes down there to look for him. And ends up releasing the Mimic accidentally. And there's a lot of debate for the ending scene of Ruin because you're in an elevator, escape. And then Gregory is like, I'm so sorry, and he plummets the elevator down.
Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow
But the Mimic talked at the same time as well. So a lot of people are like, did the Mimic plummet the elevator down because it wants to kill her, or did Gregory plummet the elevator down so the Mimic doesn't get up and escape? Because it's trapped in the ground. And help wanted to, as far as I'm aware, does not help anything. So I guess we'll have to wait for the next FNAF game.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
I honestly kind of hope the second one, where Gregory's the one who did it, or the version where Gregory's the one who did it, not the Mimic.
You'd prefer Gregory plummet the elevator down because the Mimic was catching up to the girl.
Yeah,
Arthur and I were
I think it'd be more tragic.
We were onto something big. Then Mike
Force him to basically sacrifice the only friend he had that would understand everything going on.
I don't know anything about the Mimic. It's a book character, but apparently it's an animatronic, but it wears like suits.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
But,
And now we are stuck east of the Grizzlies and out of money. A long way from a dream of virgin land in the west.
See, Hosea says it right there. We're out of money. Because Blackwater, we have no fucking money.
Then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam.
I never
in a
said they
few
didn't
months,
have
buy
money.
some land.
No, you haven't said anything wrong. I'm just like
Would you just look
trying to justify my argument that
This world
Dutch hasn't gone
has
insane yet.
consolations.
Dutch has
Have you
good
con-
points.
Have you considered that I'm always right, though?
And, you know, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss.
Always
robbing
white.
banks to usury seems more dignified somehow.
Mm,
Now, everyone, put your tools
I
down.
feel
for a
tired.
moment.
I don't want
Come
to
on,
be
gather
tired.
around. Quickly now. I know that things have been
Let's
tough,
stay up.
but we are
He'll get a
safe,
busty lady in our
and
camp.
we are far too
No, Busty, what?
poor. So it is time for everyone
Oh,
to get
yeah,
to work.
Karen.
Get to work, but stay out of
Yeah, I
trouble.
hate her.
Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north.
She's
Get out
busty and I'm
there
not, so
and
I
see
hate her.
what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Jesus. I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Chapter 2, Horseshoe Overlook. So it takes about, give or take, 2 hours to complete Chapter 1. Hell, fuck it, maybe next time I stream this, I'll just go until I complete the chapter. Next chapter is definitely longer, but...
Well, you say that, but you also want to do the side missions too, because a fair amount of them are very important.
Very
It's like
important
Mass
for
Effect.
origins. Yeah.
It's like Mass Effect, where I'm telling you, you have to take longer in the game than you have to do all the side missions for it to not get fucked over in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, it's these parts that where they get that he's a good writer from Wookiee. He's a good writer. He has a whole ass journal.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles...
Turns out he wrote the
and
wikis.
Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Sounds like you, Hosea. I'm gonna shave. How do I shave?
You go to the mirror by your tent. You don't wanna be bearded, Morgan?
I just want to shave it or trim it. Like, I don't like Morgan clean shaven, but this, like, at 2. I like 2.
I always give him mutton chops. Like where he's got the mutton chops and the mustache, but he's... You know the look, the Captain Price look.
Can't bring out my weapons in camp.
Morning, Mr. Morgan.
Give me the double action. Okay, so these are all my weapons, and the only thing isn't on there. Okay, double action's in my pockets. Okay. I kind of like Arthur's, like, just basic stuff.
Like his clothing.
Yeah.
Mm,
If I could get a trench coat, that would be nice. I don't want to choose something wrong because the weather will fuck me.
wait, I'm so confused. Oh, interesting.
Let's run Dusty Coat. No vest. Arthur likes the color blue, I've noticed.
Fuck.
Wow.
I did not realize that. Who do you, by the way, I have a question.
What's the question?
Here's a trivia question. Who voices Captain Price in the original Modern Warfare?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
I don't know. Is it Arthur Morgan?
No.
That feels like the type of question you ask me, because the voice is
No, it was more just surprised by who did it. Bill Murray.
Huh?
Bill Murray originally voiced Shepard, or Captain Price in the original Modern Warfare. In the original trilogy.
Well, club patrons, I love you all dearly, and I hope you all enjoyed this. Who am I gonna raid? Guess the raid Raven. Alrighty. I'm gonna set this up. Hey, club patrons, I hope you all enjoyed. Wait. Can I cancel this? Actually, I have a better idea. Who is playing Red Dead Redemption? The second one. Not a lot of people. Surprisingly, I'm the only VTuber streaming this game right now. In English.
That is actually not too surprising. It is a 6-year-old game.
Yeah, but, well, we'll raid Raven.
But yeah, sorry, I was looking it up because I was kind of curious, trying to find Captain Price's facial hair to send a picture. Sorry, you can finish your message.
He's got like the walrus mustache. Alright, send all the head pats and cheers. And I have to work tomorrow, I have to work Saturday. Sunday is supposed to be Dragon's Dogma 2. Because I'm on a quest to go to the Unmoored World. I'm on the Game Plus. But anyway, I'll see you all on Sunday.